I'm going to show all of the damage that was done here. This sinkhole had started before all this happened, but the city had came and filled it in, not finding a reason, but there had to have been one. And so the water was running across here and into the gutter and down, but eventually it found its way in here, and then it just started going down there by the hundreds of gallons at a time. There's a void under the street, and then this is where it cut through our property. It was working its way through our grass and literally undercutting the sod, and so we just pulled the sod away and let it flow through there. And this window well is the first one that it started going down, and all the rock and stuff was at the almost up to the level of that, and it's dropped down nearly a foot all the way around. And there's a void underneath this patio a little bit, and our sidewalk now. This is the path that the water took. This fence post has sunk so much that my gate is unable to close by about, 4 inches. And this is going over the post now, so the gate doesn't work at all. This flower bed has sunk. There's a void there. It's supposed to be in line with that, so this should be up here, and this corner should be clear up here. So this whole bed is sunk sideways. This was the other point of entry. This is all caved in right here, and the water was going in around the window well, and finally pushed through and broke that window, so I have plastic in it. This is all sunk. The water was all coming underneath the fence from that high ground back there. And so the main river went through here, but in my backyard, that shed is about 6 inches above grade, and the water came right up to the threshold of the door. The big surprise that we got today is that we discovered that there is a big enough cavity under here that easily 3 people could be inside this. Probably 3 or 4 people could be under there. The void probably goes out to about even with the window well. So water was going in here and finding its way to that window well. You can see the dirty water line right there. So the water got, I think it went higher than that, but must have been a place where it leveled off after people were bailing. But that's a 4-foot tall window, so water was 3 feet up the window. In this window, the water was clear up to the top of it, all the way to the top. This is the one that was bulging in, and I was inside there about where that sheetrock is, and then looked up and saw the bulge. Realized I needed to clear away from it. This one also had a high water mark, probably 4 or 5 inches from the top, and it's got a void underneath there. I don't know how far that one goes in, but it's under there too. And then you can see on this shed that the water made it clear up to where it got dirty right there, but it didn't go in past the seal of the garage door on this shed.